Hi there folks, Borislav247 here with another Days Gone video, and on this video folks I am going to show you all a very unique method in which to take out the Lobert Draw Ridge Horde. Now I'm going to start by first of all exploding that barrel there. Yep, a lot of people will be thinking, yeah, that's a very unusual move, Boris, what the hell are you doing? So at this point I'm just moving over to this area here because I'm just wanting to watch where the horde is actually heading. I know they will come out, but they will head back. Because at the end of the day here, they've heard the bang, but they don't know what the threat is. So they've come out, they've had a look, and that's it. They're heading back to have a sleep, given that it's during the daytime. Right, here is where we get in place for what is coming. Now, once that barrel is removed, folks, you can actually walk right across this section. It can be done. You have to do it slowish. And at the very end here, you will start to get stuck. You just have to move very slightly out to the left and you will get there. And from here, folks, it's that boulder right there. Get up onto it and then favour the left-hand side of it. And once you're here, folks, this is pretty much an untouchable spot. And just watch how easy this makes taking out this Lobert Draw Ridge Horde. Now, can't stress this enough, folks. I'm no stranger to taking out hordes of this size, but this video is very much aimed at anyone who is struggling to take out some of these larger hordes, because the Lobert Draw Ridge Horde here is 300 strong, and I'm actually going to show two runs using this method. The first I am purely just going to use gunplay. For anyone who is looking at taking out this horde where you just basically save on your resources. The second run I will show where I use some grenades, one or two new arms. But right now folks, as you can see, they do eventually get up to the area that I'm in, but the rock that I'm standing on stops them from getting to me from my left here, and the only other way they've got to get to me is by climbing the Portaloo toilets here, and they'll get stuck up here because it's protected by barbed wire fence. And that's it, so you can just take the time, start basically pulse firing, so to speak. You don't have to go absolutely mad with the firing here, and really it's just a case of taking your time and taking out this horde. And also folks, I am going to stop the video at one point when I have destroyed most of this horde, just to go into photo mode and give you a better idea of just what it looks like from the other side, because as you can see, they're all piling up in a big way here, and honestly, when you see it from the other side, folks, the devastation is it's freaking unbelievable. It's quite a sight, I can assure you. However, just going to keep on at it at the moment, folks, and just keep on taking out these fakers. Right, okay, the noises of the freakers are starting to die down a bit, so I think I've got most of them. So I'm just going to adjust the field of view here and then just try and come back and take a fucking look at this, folks. Just 1 second, yeah, I'll take off the writing on the screen there. Yeah, that gives you an idea. Oh, what a beautiful sight. So, now that you've seen the total devastation, yeah, it's quite a pile. The last thing to do is to take out the remaining horde, and there is a very easy way you can do this. You'll notice now that I'm actually moving towards this side of the rock. When you do that, you will get the last of the freakers actually coming over to you. Where you position yourself on that rock is very, very important. I can't stress that enough, folks. And I think this is the last one, which I make an absolute fucking pig's ear of actually taking care of. You know, I've taken out 299 of the buggers very, very easily, and then that one just makes things a tad tricky. But there we go, folks. That is taking out that entire horde without taking one hit. Right, let's do it again with throwables in play. This will be fun. Okay, on to the second run, which I've just called Anything Goes for obvious reasons. The setup for this will be exactly the same as before. That barrel has to be taken out. That is critical in order to get over to the area that I need to get over to. But the only difference with this run is I'm going to be using 1 or 2 remote bombs, and as well as that 1 or 2 throwables as well. So as before, I'm just looking to make sure that they're all heading back over before starting to make 1 or 2 setups basically for starting this off. So the big one for this is I know that they all congregate on the top of these roofs here, so there's going to be a couple of remote bombs there, and I'm eventually going to move them over to this section when I move across on that rock. So that is basically the only items I'm actually going to place. The rest of the run is basically going to amount to a lot of throwables being fired. And I actually keep this in the video here because it is a little bit tricky to get across this section. I could have just edited this out, but I don't want to do that. I'm basically just trying to do it a little bit too quickly here. So it's a good way to teach anyone, if you're actually wanting to get across this area, it's slow. Once you actually get past that section there, then you can actually go a little bit quicker, and as you can see, I get across there very nicely at that point. But again, look to favour the left side of that rock that I am currently on. And from here now, I'm just going to go to town. So start with a flashbang, just to get their attention. And I did notice before as well that there is a reacher over there. And the irony is, he's not going to be able to reach me where I am. But let's try and get their attention in another way. Oh yeah, I can see them already start to come out, so very nice. At this point I'm actually going to look to start with an attractor because I really just want to bunch them before they actually start climbing up that cliff section there. So very nice one. I think there's around about 30. That's it. I'll just let loose with the first grenade. I always make sure that the grenade's actually going off before firing the next, or if I do, I make sure that it's well enough away that it's not going to cause an issue to the previous one. But at this point it's looking nice. There is a big choke point that you always get when they're trying to get to you this way, and I'm just going to use the 3 napalm Molotov, sorry, which I have in play. And already I've taken out a great number of them. I'm not even concerned this time about the ones that are behind me on top of the toilet roofs there. I'm just going to try and take out some of the stragglers over here, because although the napalm Molotov is fantastic, it won't take out every single one of them. I can see a few still moving about. So yeah, just a wee clean-up job here. And there's the reacher, but lo and behold, can't get in the area. So at this point, there's a few on the roof here. Goodbye, freakers. As you can see, folks, this is a nice clean way of getting things done. The only thing I really have to watch for here is when I eventually set off the last remote bomb, that I actually move a touch to the right of this rock before setting it off. Because although I do have to move forward just to get the freakers over here, if you stay at that position right there, when you set off that remote bomb, you'll go flying off that rock. It won't kill you, but you will no longer be in a safe position. So at this point now, folks, it is quite literally just the last of freakers that I've got to take care of here. There is not many of them left. And there we go. It's as easy as that, folks. Job done. Now, before I go, I did notice that that reacher is still alive. I can actually hear it, but I can't see it at the moment. But now I can see that bugger. And this reacher's going to get it. Yep, should cargo chopper to the double here. And yeah, I don't hold back, folks, but At the same time, I'm not known for doing subtle. And that is it, folks. That is the video. As always, thank you so much for watching the video, folks, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Take care.